All right, so it's a new year. Maybe you want to clean up the clutter around the house. What if you could do so and help fight childhood hunger, right? That's a win-win. Or are you moving into a new home? How about picking a moving company that gives back to others in need? That's what's happening with a group called College Hunks hauling junk.
What you gonna do with all that junk inside your trunk?
I'ma go call the college hunks to haul my junk. My junk, my junk, my junk goes to the dump. My junk goes to the dump, cause I call the college hunks. Check it out, this junk, it drives me crazy. The hunks, they haul it daily. Junk USA, I'm calling, and then the hunks come hauling.
Oh, joining me now is the co-founder of College Hunks Hauling Junk, Nick Friedman. Welcome, Nick. Good morning. So talk about this. How did you come up with an idea, you and your business partner, to come up with essentially a junk removal company?
Yeah, it started back in college. We were just looking for ways to make some extra money, and my business partner's mom had a beat-up cargo van from her furniture store, and she said, why don't you guys go do something? You guys could be like college hunks who haul junk. And we looked at each other and we said, you know, that's got a catchy ring to it. So we started out putting out flyers, realized that people had a need for the service. They thought the name was catchy. You know, fast forward, I call it a 15-year overnight success. We now have over 200 franchise locations and over 4,000 employees nationwide. So a really testament to patience and entrepreneurship. But in the early days, you know, we'd be the ones driving the truck, hauling the junk, answering the phone when people would call about erratic driving, pretending like we weren't the ones driving. So it's been a fun journey.
I love this, right? Because you started from the ground and worked your way up, you know, and you have obviously a lot of passion behind this. What advice do you give to other people who are contemplating, you know, whether they should go out on their own for the new year, right? Maybe they want a career change.
You know, there's never been a more exciting or opportunistic time to start a business than right now, especially at the turn of the new year if people are thinking about getting a fresh start. But go into it eyes wide open, knowing that starting a business is not easy. There is an inherent risk, and it's not for everyone. You got to have a level of grit, resilience, be willing to pick yourself back up when things don't work out. And like I said, have patience, because it's taken us over 15 years to get to this point in our business. There were some dark times in our journey where we thought we weren't going to make it or be able to make payroll. But my advice is to just have focus, have energy, and have enthusiasm to go get it.
Starting this business, Nick, did you ever have any idea that it would be as successful as it is today? And with that, you've chosen to use your success to give back to others. Kind of break that down for us.
Yeah, so, you know, our vision was always to become a national iconic brand. And I think that's really important for any entrepreneur to know when they're getting started in a business, is to have a vision for what the big picture could look like in the future, and set that vision, you know, way out in the future, and make it bigger and scarier than you might imagine. So, you know, people ask me, did you ever think you'd get to this point? And the answer is yes. We really did have a lofty vision, but sometimes I do have to pinch myself when I look at how big it is and how far we've come from those humble beginnings with the cargo van. And then along the way, we realized that, you know, it's not about chasing the money, it's about chasing the vision and the purpose. So we made a very intentional focus on becoming a purpose-driven, values-based organization. We started a process of donating 2 meals to U.S. Hunger for every completed job that we perform. So we've actually now donated over 2 million meals to that organization since we started that program about 3 years ago. And then during the pandemic, we recognized and heard all the news reports about the domestic violence situations that were happening. And we said, you know what, let's start offering free moving services for anybody who's dealing with a domestic violence situation to get out of that environment and into a safe place. So
I love that,
it just
Nick.
becomes much more meaningful and much more fulfilling to be able to make a difference while you're building a business.
Awesome, Steph. Well, we are out of time, but thank you so much for joining us this morning, Nick, College Hunks, hauling junk.